Death Talk, episode 48. Welcome back to the show, guys.
Welcome to you.
Great to be back.
Yeah, sure. Don't lie. We've been missing in action for a little while.
Yep.
But we're back. Yeah, we had we've seen the millions and millions of tweets and emails that you guys have sent. Yep. Don't worry, we're back. I know everyone got concerned. Everyone was very...
Yeah. Sorry if we didn't respond to everyone. It did get overwhelming.
Yeah, just the response. All the tweets and emails we received about where we were.
We took a well-deserved little bit of a break.
We took a little bit of a break.
We're coming back as more energized than ever.
Yeah. So we'll give a little bit of an explanation. We actually, because of fests and pre-orders and vacations and things like that, we weren't able to do the show because there wasn't a week where everyone was here. So it's been a while.
But up until this break, we...
Oh, no, don't. I didn't mean that.
Up until this break, we've only really... we've been doing it consistently every couple weeks. Maybe,
yeah. We'll be
maybe
back.
3 at the most. So.
Yeah, we're back now, and there's a new season of Death Talk is here.
Yep.
Yeah, where's our perfect attendance award?
Yeah. We it should be better. We'll probably get better ratings than like Stranger Things and things like that.
Probably,
I assume.
Those are judged in the same way. Netflix TV shows and podcasts.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
that makes sense.
So I think we're gonna be great in this new season of Death Talk. I'm ready to go, and you can't start an episode of Death Talk without the news, right, Mark?
Yeah. I just want to say that all the people that came up to our table at This Is Hardcore that listen to the podcast, shout out, because it's good to know that people listen to the podcast. Made me feel good that we're not doing it for no reason at all.
Same with Wrecking Ball. Thanks for saying hi.
Also, Wrecking Ball was sick, right?
So sick.
This Is Hardcore was sick.
Got to see Quicksand.
No, we don't need to do this. We don't need to do this.
Okay, so the news.
Tell us about the news.
Yeah, we can do that. So, the last episode we had, there was only a single out of the new Harm Wolf record called
How Time
Hydra.
Flies.
So probably, I guess people that are listening to the show have literally no idea what has happened in the month here.
Thank God we're here to tell you.
Jeez,
I mean, no one would know.
So let's get them all up to date.
Yeah, the new Harm Wolf record, Hydra, is out. It is out everywhere now. You can listen to it. iTunes, Apple Music, is that the same thing? Who cares? Spotify, RDO,
it's not the same thing. We'll get into that later.
Yeah. Anywhere you want to listen to it, you can. Hopefully, a lot of your favorite record stores will have it in stock. If it doesn't, you should ask them to get it in stock.
Yeah, email Mark at deathwishinc.com.
Yep.
He'll hook that store up.
Also, we have copies available on our site. We also have a long sleeve t-shirt. We have a regular t-shirt.
Ooh, long sleeve.
Got it on CD if you like compact discs. Shout out to compact discs. CDs for short. So that's out now. It's George from Blacklisted's dark, gloomy, folk, awesome record. So check it out.
Yeah. And actually, before it was out, the whole album streamed on Bandcamp.
Oh yeah,
like the Bandcamp blog did a little premiere for it, and it was
cool
very
interview too.
Great interview on there. So
if you somehow missed that, Google it, check it out. Googs.
Get on the internet and check it out.
Yeah, the internet. You need like a Wi-Fi connection or something.
Yeah, like you would know, Mark.
Or just like a password or like a
hotspot.
network.
Yeah.
Router. Modem.
There you go.
iPhone.
There you go. What else we got?
All right. If you've been living under a rock, maybe you missed it, but if not, the new Oathbreaker record is coming out. It's called Rhea. It's a double LP, CD, tape, digital. It's everywhere. Anything you want. So it's coming out September 30th. We have pre-orders up right now. Got a bunch of merch, got a pin, got hats, beanies, anything you want. We got a racerback. I've just been told like last week what a racerback is.
There you go.
So that's cool. Grab that.
Did you say pin? Did you say enamel
pin?
Okay,
I'll
cool.
say it again.
Awesome.
Get a pin.
Long sleeve.
Mark loves the long sleeves, yeah. Marky long sleeves.
Getting to be long sleeve
Hashtag
season.
Marky long sleeves.
So if you haven't heard it yet, there is a song streaming, Needles in Your Skin. That streamed a couple weeks back now, but
Yep.
it's on Spotify. It's everywhere you
can
want to
listen
hear
to it everywhere. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and also, now that Caleb and I are switching.
Oh, don't
duties-
forget about that video though.
Wait,
Yeah.
there's a video?
That's what
Mookie,
I'm-
tell us more.
I can't tell you more. So there's also a music video, an incredible music video out for their. It's actually 2 songs in the video that are combined into one. They're 2 separate tracks on
Mind
Spotify
blown.
and on the album and stuff. So
The video is seriously incredible.
Yeah.
There's some next level shit going on in the video.
It's fucking awesome. So make sure you go check out the video. The video is for the songs 1056 and Second Son of R. So those are both on Spotify, like sort of coupled together as a small like thing. So if you just Google Oathbreaker, you'll find it. But
Just Google Oathbreaker. You'll find it. Actually, it's probably... I guess if you put an Oathbreaker, it'll be like the first thing. That or a Game of Thrones episode. I'm not sure.
True. They also, their website is all spruced up and new and has all the information on the music video and pre-orders and stuff. That's the Oathbreaker... Sorry, I mumbled. TheOathbreakerReigns.com. So yeah, check. That was premiered on NPR, which is fucking awesome. And just go watch the video, listen to the songs. If you liked Oathbreaker before, you'll love it. If you haven't heard of Oathbreaker before, you're gonna be really, really surprised and
This
impressed
album
and
is
love it.
so good.
Yeah, it's great. Shout out to Oathbreaker.
Maybe there'll be some other stuff coming out soon around the album. I don't really know.
Is this
I
one? Is
wonder-
this a tease? Is Caleb doing a tease?
There's going to be more exciting stuff coming out until... Oh, we haven't even said when it comes out. Did you say?
Yeah, September 30th.
September 30th. Mm-hmm. Pre-orders will start shipping a week before. It's September like now, so it's coming.
Get ready.
Yep. Keep ordering records because that means Caleb gets to work harder. So
Yeah, keep me sweating.
Here's a spoiler alert for everyone playing along at home. Whether you order records or not, Caleb will be sweating.
it doesn't really matter.
Summertime, wintertime, he's fucking soaked.
Always.
I wish I could control it. No, it sucks because in the summer I just sweat because it's hot, and then in the winter you have to like wear more clothes to not be cold, and then I just sweat in those. So
Isn't there a surgery where you can get like your pores clogged up?
yeah, but then I think you die.
Yeah, but at least you're dry, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Mark.
True story.
Mark would like that too much.
Put it underneath your pits. I got sweaty pits.
Jesus Christ. We just lost a star on iTunes. Great, guys. Thanks.
That's all right.
But gained one for the freaks.
Gained 10 listeners.
Note to self: talk about pits more.
All right, so I know what you're wondering. Like, damn, 2 releases like in 1 month. Like that's crazy. But we actually have more than that. Have you heard of a little band called Super Unison? Rich, have you ever heard of that?
I'm familiar. Yeah.
Well, we're taking pre-orders for their new full length out. Well, not out now, but the pre-orders are up now. So the album's called Auto, and it's out October 14th. I'm so good at this news section, killing it.
It's available on CD, tape, vinyl.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know, maybe if you were questioning what that intro music was, it's their first single.
Yeah.
Time and Distance.
That was Time and Distance.
Up on Spotify.
Yep.
Up on YouTube. Streaming it noisy.
If you're
Just anywhere.
If you're
Just listen to music.
If you're unfamiliar, Megan from Punch is also in Super Unison. We've talked about their 7-inch before. A few months ago, we talked about it. But, yeah, listen to it. It's awesome.
It's really good, too.
Also, the artwork is sick. Check out the artwork.
Yeah, actually, just on a note too, we had a little playlist up on Spotify with Kevin from Super Unison, and he plays guitar in the band. And he made a playlist with like just some of his favorite things. And we always talk about how much we love these playlists because
they're awesome.
They're always so interesting to see like what people in the band are listening to and how that kind of where those influences come from for the album. So.
Yeah, sometimes you hear it and you're like, oh, yeah, this makes sense. And then other times, like, a song will pop up and you'll be like, huh?
Yeah, it's just cool to see their influences and see, like, what they listen to and how that influenced the album. So
definitely.
So, yeah, sorry, Super Unison. I biffed that news section, but check them out. It's really
they got
good.
it.
It's his first time.
It is.
So, Oathbreaker, Super Unison, all coming out within a few weeks. 2 weeks after Super Unison.
That must be it for the year then, right?
Oh, control, my friend.
Oh, Rich.
You sick noob. Planes mistaken for stars.
You have to be kidding me.
Okay.
Oh god.
So, Planes Mistaken for Stars, we reissued their last record, Mercy, last year due to everyone's excitement. And now they have a new album, their first collection of new songs in 10 years.
Oh, you've been waiting.
It's called Pray.
Oh, you've been itching.
Yeah, and that, you guessed it, is up for pre-orders now. Pre-order as well now. That is going to be available on, tapes and CDs and vinyl and all the coolest colors. We got a bunch of awesome shirt designs with their skull logo. We also have an enamel pin, just like Oathbreaker.
Yep.
And it's all awesome. There's a song called Fucking Tenderness that is out now. It's on Spotify.
Yep. And go to planesmistakenforstars.com. You can listen to the song. You can pre-order the record all in one place. So
yep. And
go there.
Check out the awesome artwork. And
yeah.
It's all just awesome. There seems to be a lot of people really excited about there being new Planes music out there.
Who wouldn't be?
And so are we. It's awesome. They're also playing some shows this fall. We'll get into that.
Yep.
But yeah, so you can essentially go to store.deathwishinc.com and pre-order all these records at the same time and just be a baller. just load up. Just like be a fucking baller.
There could be even a coupon at the end of the show.
If you really...
I wonder.
But I won't work on pre-orders, but I'll work on other things.
I don't know if I've run this by the other two guys yet, but we're working on a way, since we're just putting out so much fucking fire, to have your jobs just direct deposit to our bank account and we'll just send you stuff. So we'll figure that out in the upcoming months, but it should be all good.
We've actually had to invest in extra fire extinguishers for the office.
Oh my god. It's so hot in here, all this fire.
Yeah.
It's talk about sweating.
Maybe that's why Caleb's sweating all the time. It's just straight fire getting released here.
Damn. All right, last but not least, we're running a back to school sale.
Shut up.
You guessed it. Yeah, how many percentages off? I don't even
75!
know. Oh shit. 20% off whole store, excluding some items, so you can't get on pre-order items. Sorry, we don't even have those items yet. Like, how can we discount them?
Yeah, true story.
Yeah, 20% off merch. Apparel, I should say. So t-shirts, long sleeves, zip-ups, pins, patches, banners.
There you go.
So use the coupon code, all caps, no spaces, back to school 16.
I actually have one more thing. In the section.
Bonus thing.
Not on the show notes. Dropping surprises left and right. We have we're looking for interns for the fall. And we've posted about it. We're going to keep posting about it. But the fall semester is starting up this week and next. Yeah. And if you live, we've talked about this before, but if you live around Beverly, Mass, which is about a half hour north of Boston, or anywhere in Massachusetts, and you have an interest in interning at a record label, you should email me at mark@deathwishinc.com. There's more details on our Facebook page and stuff, but...
Yeah, come make something of your shitty life.
Don't listen to Rich, and we want all the smartest people to just enrich themselves.
Also, if you live outside of Mass, and the state you live in isn't like Providence or something, or sorry, Rhode Island, don't apply. Sorry, we'd love to have you, but we can't.
Shout out to Ethan who just applied from Arkansas.
You would think
that's awesome, but
yeah,
we can't in good faith have you fly.
Yeah, you'd think the Conley yacht would go faster than like 30 miles an hour on the ocean, but
you think it fucking would.
Yeah,
right?
but sorry, he just we can't pick you up.
Yeah, a lot of people have asked like if it's an internship they can do like via like online or something. Yeah. But a lot of the stuff you're going to be doing is sort of stuff that is
hands-on,
physically here. You'll learn a lot of stuff. You'll be involved in the process, and it'll be fun. So
plus you get to spend a bunch of time with Mark.
Yep. Or if you're not interested and you know someone who's a college student that's looking for an internship, let them know.
Our interns have gone on to do great things.
Yes.
CEO of Apple was an intern here.
True. Tracy Morgan.
Yep, Tracy Morgan was an intern here. I think that was in 2010, I think.
Yeah.
Barack Obama.
Yeah, he interned here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was thinking Kenny G, but it was just a guy named Ken, right?
No, yeah, just Ken.
Ken.
Yeah. he did.
Shout out to Kenny G.
Yeah. So people have gone to do great. Elon Musk, the guy that invented Tesla.
We get it. You like tech.
Rich Rossi.
Yeah, true story. Mark
Connolly.
So just some genius people have interned here and gone on to do great things. So be a part of the team.
Hey!
Go be somebody.
Part of it. So we're going to talk about some tours now. Birds and Row. They're going to be playing in the U.S. from September 19th to October 28th. Cult Leader announced a tour with Dillinger Escape Plan. October 12th.
This is the farewell tour for Dillinger.
Peace out.
Big deal. Awesome cult leaders on this tour. Everyone's going to see him.
No
It's
more
gonna be
Dillinger.
sick.
It sucks.
So go see that. That's full U.S. tour, October 12th through November 19th. Frameworks announced an awesome tour with Against Me, and that's going to be September 14th to October 9th.
They're actually hopping on half of that Birds and Row tour, too, at the end.
There we go. Do you want to take the next few?
Yeah, sure. Oathbreaker, they're coming to the U.S. with Skeleton Witch.
It's like right when the record comes out, too.
Yeah, and
so.
it's not coming to Boston.
Yeah, you never know. I heard they might have something special on tour with them.
Ooh. I don't know what that could be.
Where's the closest date?
New York.
New York, yeah. There's no Boston
we're
date.
taking a trip.
Yeah, why? What's up with that? So, anyway, it's September 28th to October 30th. Self-Defense Family's going to Europe. They're touring October 3rd to October 20th as well. Oh, no. Yep, 20th. Super Unison is doing a few dates in the U.S. from October 21st to the 30th. And I'll leave those last two to you.
Trap Them's playing in Europe with, October 14th to the 26th. And Woven Hand is playing in Europe September 12th to October 18th.
Mm-hmm.
And then last but not least,
Big Fest this weekend.
Fest. So I wrote down the dates this time because I screwed it up so many times previous. So Touche's playing this. Planes Mistaken for Stars, Fucked Up, Converge. They're all playing the fest, but there are multiple dates to this. So go to riotfest.org for more info. But Denver, Colorado Riot Fest goes from September 2nd to September 4th. And Chicago, Illinois Riot Fest goes from September 16th to the 18th.
Very cool. And those are the tours.
That's what we got.
So we got some things to talk about on the discussion panel here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I've entered a bullet point into here. Talkbait. Is anyone familiar with that?
That sounds scandalous.
Well, we have some. You guys remember the episode about the pyramid of communication, right?
Oh, here we go.
Do you guys remember that?
Yep.
Do you remember the rules? Do you remember the rules?
Do I follow them?
No, I don't think you do.
No, I don't either.
We have a new.
Do what I want.
You guys are familiar with what clickbait is, right?
Yeah.
Clickbait. Clickbait. If you don't know, it's like when you see something on Facebook.
Is this where this is going? You're a straight up dick this morning. Keep going.
Clickbait is when you see something on Facebook.
Oh, so now it's full circle. That's why what happened before the podcast happened. It was fucking you.
Probably
starting you. Okay.
So I'm just want to explain clickbait on Facebook. You say like, oh, you won't believe what happens next.
You won't believe what Rich Rossi looks like now.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't believe it. Jesus fuck.
Mark is the king of talkbait. I want to call it. Let's call it. I don't know if this is even a thing.
Did he already talk to you about this?
He mentioned it.
So Mark does this thing.
Do you know you do a number of things that are so fucking irritating? And we don't bring it up.
You can bring them up. It's fine. I think it's great. It's great podcast feature things. Segments, yes. Mark will come in my office and say, hey, this is exactly what he said this morning to the T. Quote unquote. Hey, did you do anything to the store?
No, I didn't say that.
So what if someone? Yes, you did. What did you say then?
I said, have you looked at the store?
Okay. So, all right.
I'm not doing anything.
All right, hold on. Ready? Caleb, if I said something to you like, hey, Caleb, have you looked at your tires on your car recently?
I'd close my door and text you not to talk to me.
But you would assume that's something negative, right?
Yeah.
You would say like, what do you mean?
I have a nail sticking out.
And that would make you even worse, like even more worried. Like, what is he going to say next? Like, are all my tires gone? Are they flat? Are they
all gone?
Yeah. Did someone steal my tires? Like, what's going to happen? And this is what Mark does to me sometimes. And I'm just like, what? And I thought the worst. The store got deleted. The store got hacked. The store, everything all the items got deleted from the store. And then he's like, oh no, there's just something wrong in the search field. Oh yeah, Caleb knows about that. He's been working on it and working with the IT people about that.
You done?
I'm just this
right. Dude. Okay, I was trying to save. Listen to me. I was trying to save time for both of us because if I said that's the obvious, that's something you know that's going on with the story. You knew that before I told you that, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, and it's like a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like a problem that's currently going on. So when I was like, I didn't want to say all that shit, and then you just go, I know. So if I was just like, hey, did you check the story? You'd probably be like, yeah, I know, and I'd be like, cool.
Okay, I don't like the anticipation, I guess. It's like when someone texts me, yo. This
isn't good. I do that to people.
Trey's an offender of this too. He'll text me and say, yo.
Yeah.
And then I'll say, do I have to respond to yo? Do I have to say like yo back?
Yo is totally acceptable if the 3 dots pop up under it, so they go yo, and then they're typing something out. That's totally fine.
You don't have to get people's attention with a text message, like a warning of a text message, like, yo, I'm going to send you a text message. Like, do you say that? Like, no, you just send the thing that you want to send. Stop wasting people's time. Just say what you got to say and get out.
Like, oh my god.
No, I'm just saying everyone's time is precious here, and when you're kind of beating around the bush, just say what we got to say and then move on.
You're so right.
I am, but I am right. But people,
dude, you should have saw. All I said was, hey, you looked in the store, and he takes his headphones off, and he goes, "What? Jesus!" He starts yelling. I'm just like,
I can see it now. I don't even have to be there.
Away. I literally was like, "What the fuck?"
I don't understand. Like, just say what you got to say and then move on. Like, it's irritating. That's all.
Cool. Got it. We should have stayed away.
God damn it. We should have let this podcast go for another month.
Here I am looking talkbait. Wonder what that is.
So you're the king of talkbait. So if I want to know,
the king of talkbait, the king of fucking pyramid of communication.
It's right, Mark. Rich is the king of bait.
If you want to, if you have a story about talkbait and you know what I'm talking about, please send it to deathtalk@deathwishinc.com. I'd love to hear other people's annoyances with things.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, my mom has been getting really good at texting lately, and she won't go yo blah blah blah. She'll do the opposite. She'll text a question and then 5 questions in a row, and then she'll go, hello, are you there? Are you there? Yeah. Respond.
Wait, what is
these are all separate texts.
What does your mom call you again? Peanut?
Yeah.
Oh, Peanut.
So on the opposite end of the spectrum, it could be that, Rich.
No, my mom still has to tell me that it's her when she texts me. Hi, it's Mom. Just wondering what's going on.
For the before caller ID, I would call people. My mom would make fun of me for this. I'd go, hey, it's me, Caleb.
You still have to tell people?
I would say it like 3 times. Like, I don't know, weird. That's like I'd always go like mom. Like Stewie in Family Guy.
You wouldn't call and say, you won't believe who you're talking to right now.
I should do that. That'd be cool.
That's what Mark does when he calls me.
What do I say?
You won't believe who you're talking to right now. You say that, right?
Yeah. Dude, like, I went through my whole fucking life, 23 years of just whatever, right? And I'm just thinking, oh, everything I'm doing is fine. I come here, and I find out from all you fucks that I'm just this irritating human. Everything I'm doing. It's like, what the fuck? I thought everything I was doing was normal.
Mark.
And now I'm, like, rethinking every step of my life. Then, when I'm rethinking, you guys be like, look at Mark, he's, like, fucking rethinking every one of his steps.
We're just critical assholes, Mark.
Yeah,
don't
seriously.
lump me in with this.
Okay, I'm just a critical asshole, Mark.
Mark, you're beautiful.
I'm just trying to better the world and get rid of the bullshit.
You're doing a terrible job. Holy fuck!
Too much bullshit. Just trying to thin that, you know.
Look in the mirror, dog. Holy shit!
All right, let's talk about something more fun.
Let's just switching gears.
Gears. Hey, let's talk about exclusive albums on streaming services, huh? You guys listen to that new Frank Ocean record?
Mark,
no.
You're gonna have to explain this for me and the listeners.
Explain what?
The Frank Ocean thing.
You didn't read it?
Sorry.
No, we know Caleb doesn't go read the show notes. He hates the show notes.
I actually had them open in a tab on my browser since last week.
And didn't read them.
It's that
Sorry.
You think it's really interesting.
I'm sure I would. I'm not I'm not knocking it, but can you explain?
Yeah.
It'd be good for the listeners, too. Let's put it that
Did you guys
way.
read the second link I put in there or no?
I read the first. I didn't see the second one.
I put the second one in like earlier in the
But
week.
I know about it. I know about the whole thing.
Okay.
I vaguely heard about it, but I don't know any details.
So give us a little. We'll put a link in the show notes to it as well.
All right, so there could be a few details I'm getting not perfectly right, but the gist of it is that everyone's favorite beautiful singer, Frank Ocean, finally put out his record.
Great record, by the way.
Okay, I still haven't listened to it because I haven't bought it.
Not
and
as
I
good
don't
as
have
Channel
Apple
Orange,
Music.
but it's still a really great
All right.
record.
So, did you guys... He's been teasing different dates for like over a year. He put out like this image of a library. You know, like old library cards where there's like due date stamps?
Yeah.
He posted one of those and it had like 10 different dates on them, and all of those dates passed and no record came out.
I think it was
People
all.
were pissed.
I think it was all hype.
And it worked because everyone was like really psyched for the record.
Yeah.
And like rightfully so. So, anyways, what was it? 2 weeks ago now. It was like a Friday or Thursday, whatever. He put out. He was doing that. He was doing a live stream of a video for like a week ahead with no music, and it was just like a wood shop. Sometimes there was no one in there. Sometimes there wasn't music playing. But then it ended up being this visual album of. It was 45 minutes called Endless, and it was featured like I think it was like 14 new songs. Did you listen to Endless?
Yeah.
Okay. I've heard Blonde's better than Endless.
Yes.
Okay. So it's a video of him building a staircase.
Yeah.
We could talk an hour about the metaphors
we don't
of that.
we don't
That's
have to
awesome.
we don't have to get
So
too.
he did that, and everyone's like, "Oh shit, the new Frank's out, awesome." Then 24 hours later, this other record comes out, Blonde. Here's where it gets interesting: is that if you look into the details of everything, is that he had a contract with Def Jam, who put out Channel Orange in 2012, and
11, I think it was.
11,
I think,
and he must have had a contract to do 2 records because he put out Endless through Def Jam. Now, Blonde was quote-unquote independently released. We can talk about what the fuck that even means because they're both exclusively through Apple Music. So
Yeah.
what?
No.
It's just... What's interesting is that in 24-hour time period, he could put out an album and then pay back Def Jam a bunch of money with his advance from Apple Music and then put out Blonde where Def Jam has nothing to do with it and most of the money's going to him.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. We have 2 new Frank Ocean albums, but one of them he's getting a large
Yeah. The
amount
first
of
one
money.
is not the quote unquote real album. That's
Yeah.
what people say, and I don't really know which one was recorded. I think I don't know which one was recorded first or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's crazy. It's like, and what I think's, I don't know if there's been any advancements on this, but Def Jam might have grounds to sue him because you're supposed to have a certain time period to promote
there has to be
recording.
a clause in there that says like
They spent something like $2 million on the recording.
Yeah.
Endless, because it was over a long period of time.
Yeah, there has to be something where it's just like you can't put out a new record for a certain amount of time. That's a pretty typical thing.
Also, Endless isn't available to purchase. It's only available to stream on Apple Music, and you
can't
buy Blonde. Can
you buy it on iTunes, Endless?
No.
Oh, okay.
So that's the thing, is that's clearly the more profitable thing of the two, because that's something people can actually purchase. You know.
Yeah. So there's a lot of controversy around that.
Yeah.
So we don't know all the legal jargon. You know, we know the story. Yeah.
The second link is I can't remember his name. We'll put it in the show notes. His name is Tricky Stewart. Is his manager, and he signed Frank Ocean when he put out Nostalgia Ultra, that mixtape before Channel Orange. And apparently Def Jam was always like not sold on him. Like they weren't really
His name's Tricky.
Yeah, well, no, they weren't sold on Frank Ocean.
Oh,
like they were like, oh, this is like. I guess he says in the interview they used to say this is like not what's happening now, and they were like sort of pushing it to the side and like didn't really. So apparently this was a lot of, pent up feelings he had towards Def Jam, and he said that he treated Def Jam the way Def Jam treated him by
very
putting out the record really quick. Now this is all just what fucking people are saying, but. Then Universal, who is under Def Jam, right? Or Def Jam's underneath Universal?
Def Jam's a part of Universal.
Gotcha.
Universal's one of the big 3.
They said that they're putting a label-wide ban on exclusive releases in all streaming services, which there are lots of people...
Well, let's talk about that. How do you guys feel about exclusive things on streaming services?
I don't know. I'm like half and half. I think it's kind of cool to get people excited about one thing that's all in one place.
Well, how would you feel if Target was the only place you could buy an album?
It sucks.
I find it annoying because it's everything opposite of what digital streaming is supposed to be.
I think in general, and
the whole point of it is that it's available widely and easily.
Is that exclusives are bad for consumers? They're bad. They're bad for fans.
They're great for the
artist. They're great if
who
you
gets
have
the advance.
Yeah, they're great if you have the service. I mean, if you have the service, then you win. But if you don't, then what? I mean, are you actually going to subscribe to like 5 different music streaming services? Like, there's Apple Music, there's Spotify, but then there's all these other ones that are coming up that you're just like, there's the second tier ones. There's Tidal. There's Google Play Music. There's Amazon streaming.
Yeah.
There's Pandora's coming out with one in the fall, because they bought Rdio.
Like this is Apple Music just trying to steal away users from Spotify and
I just don't.
It's annoying.
I think it's bad. It's it's good for 2 people. It's good for the service, and it's good for, I'm going to assume, the artist, and that they're going to get a pretty good deal up front. To do, which is by all means, that's great. But in general, you're kind of screwing your fans.
I think the only way that it makes a little bit of sense is if it's exclusive to a streaming service for like a week.
Yeah.
Like the first week, it's like first week, and then it's known.
Yeah.
After that, it's
and I'm sure it will eventually. There's probably like a time limit on how long it's going to be exclusive for, but I don't think it's going to be like months. I think like the Kanye West record, which was like months before it came onto Spotify.
Yeah.
I think in general it's bad. It's bad for competition because you're just letting the highest bidder kind of, who's gonna spend the most money on this album to get it exclusive. So
like who's gonna be willing to like lose money potentially?
But this is also an issue because not Spotify, but streaming services in general don't pay enough for streaming. So it's like the artist is like, well, I'm not going to get paid from this place and this place altogether. Like it's not going to be enough money, so I might as well just take the advance from this one place and make a profit off the album.
Yeah, from the artist's point of view, it makes total sense.
Yeah, and I think this is the real difficult thing. But I don't think doing exclusives are the way to do it. Like I don't think that's the resolution.
Yeah, if the new Oathbreaker was like only on Apple Music or something, it'd be like, well, yeah, that's cool, but there's a bunch of people who just want to hear it on like. Yeah,
and then you're going to see the more like what happens when you can't easily access something?
Download it illegally.
Yeah, and then
give up.
Yeah, or just say I'm on to something else. There's so much music out there.
I've done that where there's something I want to listen to so bad, I'm just like, I guess I just wait.
Yeah, exactly.
It's easily available.
Exactly. So, very controversial. I think I actually want to make an announcement here. Death Talk will be exclusively with Apple Music. No, I'm just kidding.
Cha-ching. Finally afford the yacht.
Yeah. No. That's it.
If you're hearing any background noise, it's just the waves splashing from the yacht.
God, I wish.
Very cool. So let's move on. We don't have any feedback this week because we had some.
Yeah,
but we're gonna.
It's past.
It's been a little while. We're just gonna let it refresh. But I want to let you know how to get in contact with the show. Use the hashtag AskDeathTalk on Twitter. Email us deathtalk@deathwishinc.com. You can call the Death Talk hotline. That's 754-70-DTalk. Oh, I screwed that up. I didn't do my usual routine there, Mark.
It's okay. It's a new season.
All right. That's 754-703-8255. You can leave your first name, where you're from, and a brief message, and we'll play it on the show.
Massage?
Yeah, also, let's do a new one. How about, we haven't been utilizing... Well, we do use the Reddit quite a bit, but we always post the show in Reddit. So if you guys want to talk about the show or leave comments about the show, just post it in Reddit.
We see comments in there every now and again.
No, I know.
But we need to see more.
We want to see more, yeah. So it's we're Deathwish Inc. on Reddit, so just search that. Just search Deathwish Reddit. You'll find it.
Also, send us a letter. Snail mail.
Yeah, 59 Park Street, Beverly, Massachusetts. Attention, Caleb.
We have an exciting announcement.
We do have an exciting announcement. Probably should have teased this at the beginning of the show, but
should have.
Maybe I'll put this in later.
The headline, new segment.
But we have a new segment.
Out with the old, In with the new.
So Film School with Rich was great, and that's not over. We're gonna do that once in a while still.
Mm-hmm.
And
time comes.
But also, just really quick, I just wanna reflect on Film School with Rich a little bit, because I've noticed it, like, around the office. You'll be like, yeah, I watched a movie this weekend, and it won't be one I assigned, and it'll be like some random shit, and it'll usually be pretty good. And also, you'll be making references.
I'm like a better person now, right?
You're like, you actually learned a little bit.
Yeah.
For whatever that's worth.
I'm not gonna lie. I love doing the film school stuff. I've watched so many movies, and I've gotten into new movies and new things that I think it was a great thing to do. It's almost like forcing you to do something that you don't want to do, or
exactly.
You didn't. So we kind of played on this idea. Like, it's not something terrible, but like something you just wouldn't usually do.
Exactly.
So
it's expanded your
horizon.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we're gonna
Verizon.
Caleb, you came up with the name of the show, so the name of the segment. So why don't you tell everyone what it is?
I love it when you spoil me. Comfort zone.
Ooh,
Comfort zone.
so what's this segment all about?
Mean? So you already said it. We're gonna each week, instead of film school, instead of narrowing it down to just movies, we're gonna broaden it. And each week, or every 2 weeks, each episode, we're gonna make someone on the podcast do something outside of their comfort zone. So what do we have up first, Rich?
So Mark's going to be participating in this week's episode of Comfort Zone.
First victim.
And before I go any further, Comfort Zone is brought to you by Caleb and the Deathwish store. Caleb, how can people save a little bit of money on the store this time?
Use the coupon code Falafel.
There you go.
10% off.
And why would you use the coupon code Falafel?
Why don't you tell us?
I love that you say coupon and you say coupon.
Coupon.
What's correct?
I think either way is fine.
Either way is fine. Just noticing.
Coach. Popcorn.
I say
so. Mark has a limited palate. Would you say that's correct? I don't want to say you're not like, it's not like you just eat like pizza and French fries.
He knows what he likes and he sticks to it.
Yeah, and that's fine.
As Caleb's girlfriend Julie said the other day, my friend Julie, she said that I used to only eat Oreos, like in high school. She was like, "You just ate Oreos,"
and we just want to expand Mark's palate.
And Mark, I don't want this to feel
Is
like
that the right?
Yeah, I don't want this to feel like we're bullying you or ganging up on you.
And to be honest, it's something I've wanted to do for a long time.
Right.
So this is good.
So
People get excited about a lot of food that I just feel.
We're gonna have Mark eat falafel on the show.
He's never had falafel.
Doesn't even know what it is.
Mark, what do you think falafel is?
Yeah, all right, that's first.
Like, what I say
do you think it
falafel.
is?
What do you think that is? Like,
I was thinking this before. I think it. You already laughed at me. I think it's in the corned beef family, which is honestly dope. Because shout out to corned beef.
It's not that, but let's let him eat.
so like, what do you like?
You guys
What do you
laughed so hard,
picture?
I know it's not.
I know, but like, what do you? It's like, what do you?
yeah,
Picture
what do
in
you
your
think?
head?
Do you even know what falafel looks like?
Well, I thought about it a little bit. I don't know if falafel looks
You didn't look it up on the internet,
I know
right?
that people can eat it when they're not eating meat because they can't. I know because Keith eats it.
Okay, all right. So
I don't know anything else.
you don't even know what it looks like.
Is it like brown?
That's,
It
yeah,
is.
it is. It is.
Dope.
Not
What-
all of it, but some of it.
Do you even know what it looks like? Can you
No.
Can you describe it? What do you think it looks
sandwich.
like? But the actual falafel part of the sandwich. What do you think it looks like?
Like you already said, it's brown, so I'm going to say it's like. This is dumb. Strips,
Oh, okay.
long cuts of something. I don't
Okay,
know.
Caleb. And do you have any idea what it might taste like?
No.
Okay, Caleb's actually getting the falafel. He's bringing it over to the couch right now. Now, we got the falafel from a local place around here. And I don't know if it's like the...
Which part?
I've
is
never
it?
had it from here, but I don't know if it's actually good or not.
Okay, I have to admit, our options were limited, so
We want to get something from around here.
Guess what? I won't know if it's good or not. It's gonna taste. It's probably tastes like falafel. Right?
yeah, it tastes.
That's all you need.
Did you get is there a piece in there?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, so
Can you point out to me what it is? Like,
Yes.
talking to the microphone.
That is-
I cut it so it's
Talking to the microphone.
So that stuff right there. Oh, sorry. So that stuff right there.
theirs looks a little greenish because they
Yeah.
a little more extra stuff in it.
Talking to the microphone. Talking to the microphone.
So their falafel looks a little greenish, which I made
that happens. That happens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Totally fine. They just add some stuff into it.
Yeah.
So I cut into it because we're splitting it, so it looks a little mushy. But normally they're like fried balls.
Yeah, they almost look like meatballs.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, almost like that.
So why don't you take a bite?
Yeah, take a bite and see what happens.
Got some carrots and lettuce.
Oh yeah, there's all sorts of shit in here.
That's good.
There's usually, I mean, is there hummus in there too?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh, really don't like hummus.
Well, you have to get out of that comfort zone. So we already asked Mark if he had any allergies to anything, and he said no. So hopefully
I don't flare up on air.
Yeah. All right, guys. So Mark's taking a bite.
Taking a bite.
Correction.
Hold on, Mark. Do it in the microphone.
I don't
please.
think there's any hummus. I just bit in. There's no hummus. I think they use.
I've tried hummus because everyone fucking loves that too, and it's just whatever.
All right, here he goes. He's going to take a bite.
Is hummus similar to this?
Very actually. We'll tell you what it is after.
Guess what? I don't even know what's in hummus.
Take a nice bite. Make sure you get a piece of that in there.
I'm gonna bite where the falafel is.
Okay.
Or from
Can you get in the mic?
Right in the mic. I want to hear it.
Yeah, I want to hear you chewing on that.
People just watch you eat.
Yes, I want to hear you chewing on that. He's chewing.
Spilled on
He
himself.
got a little lettuce on himself.
Don't ruin that Gorilla Biscuit shirt.
Yeah.
I gotta eat it over here. I'm gonna spill it.
It's all right. He's chewing. He's gonna take another bite now. He's not. We're not sure how he feels about it so far. He's not puking. He doesn't seem to be making any faces towards the first bite. So it seems okay. All right.
Now he has.
Mark's going in for his second bite here.
Second bite. That is true.
First one was too small.
Yeah. You need to really get the flavor in there.
Yeah, no nibbles.
Yeah, make sure you get all of the falafel in there.
Okay, the rest of that's bullshit.
Yeah,
Just make sure.
The rest is lettuce and stuff. You don't.
All right, there's another bite.
Like that's it.
Yep. What you just bit into.
All right, Mark. He's chewing. I can see the excitement on his face. The falafel. Enjoyment on his face. So what do we think of the falafel, Mark?
Actually, first things first. What did it taste like?
Yeah, can you equate it to anything?
Flavors, Flavor Town.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah.
Boom. Yummy. It's very pensive.
There is something.
He's doing heavy breathing, like he's done in the past.
There's
podcast.
something that this tastes like that I've eaten before. I can't figure it out.
A grilled chocolate chip muffin.
Not quite.
Any similar?
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
Whatever. But I will tell you the thing that it reminds me of is not something I particularly like.
What is it?
I don't know what it is.
You heard
but
it here first.
It's not a great...
Oh, okay. So what...
Would you say you're uncomfortable?
How's your comfort right now?
What's your comfort level
Not
at?
too comfortable.
Yeah.
Especially since...
So,
okay.
Would you order this again?
If I'm in a pinch and that's all that's there, fuck yeah, I'm eating it because it's not bad.
Yeah,
if I'm like hungry and it's like, hey, there's a bunch of like, if one of you guys brought in falafel and I had nothing else to eat, I didn't have any money.
What if I told you? What if
I was dying.
What if I told you it was like this isn't? But what if I told you I had the best falafel you'll ever taste? Would you eat it again?
I would try it. I wouldn't
right.
ask
Yeah,
for a
we don't.
whole
I mean,
sandwich.
we know of the place that we got it from, but
Yeah.
we don't really know if it's like the greatest around here.
No,
at
I'll
least.
be on. It's not. It's
Okay.
a little bit different than most falafel, but it's
But
what we had.
It gives you
know?
the idea. Gives
Yeah.
you the idea.
Yeah, it's falafel
So
consistency.
It was like mushy,
yeah.
and it's sort of... Fuck, I wish. Whatever it is I'm thinking of, I could think of, but I can't.
So
Oh, yeah, I wasn't recording. It tastes like it was spicy, but it never was spicy.
it never got to that
It tastes
point.
like spicy food that didn't get to the point where I was like, shit, this is... Because it wasn't spicy, obviously.
So I guess the thumbs up or thumbs down on falafel.
I'm not going to give it a thumbs down. It's thumbs in the middle.
Okay.
Because I'm not like getting sick. I don't
Yeah.
hate it.
But are you glad you did this today?
Sure. I'm
Yeah.
glad I tried it. You know what I mean?
Worth a shot, I guess.
Yeah, and it's not like...
I really thought you'd like it. Fuck.
I would never like just be excited to order falafel sometime.
Okay, well, don't worry. We ordered you some chicken fingers and French fries, so you can have those after.
Okay, I'm not one of those crazy psychos. Like, what?
All right, so Mark, falafel.
I eat plenty of stuff that isn't just that.
I know.
Falafel it's chickpeas, mushed up, and
That was going to be my guess because you were like,
yeah, it's just like fried.
Because hummus is chickpeas, right?
Yeah.
And lots of other stuff.
It's like it's essentially fried like chickpea.
That's the main
balls.
ingredient, but like people make it differently. You know what I mean?
So like the green is like honestly, I forget what the green would be.
I have no idea what it would
but
be.
I don't know. I made
spinach or
homemade
something?
falafel. No, it's not spinach. I made homemade falafel with Julie once, and ours was super green. Mm-hmm. I forget what we put in it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I just eat it. I don't know what's inside
fried
it.
chickpea balls.
Yeah, basically. They don't have to be fried. I mean, there's a million ways you can make it.
Yeah.
That's the gist.
Gotcha.
So it's beans. Well,
one time, my brother made a soup with chickpeas in it, and I don't think he cooked the chickpeas because they were just marbles at the bottom of the soup.
Yeah,
He used to have soup parties, which were really great, where he would make 2 different kinds of soup. A bunch of people come to his house and just eat soup and like hang out, right? And they were awesome. He hasn't had them in a long time. But he made a soup of chickpeas. I'd never heard of chickpeas at this point in my life, and I remember just everyone was like, "Sean, the soup's so good," but it was like all the bowls were just left with a pile of chickpeas at the bottom that were just hard.
Must have forgot to cook those.
it was actually a boba tea thing.
It's
he was
okay.
going for.
Sean's definitely listening, and the soup was good.
Bring him back is what he's saying. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little disappointed. First comfort zone, not a success.
Well,
could we just say, since Caleb recommended me food, it was bad, but if I recommended food to Rich, I would love it.
Probably.
So, no, it wasn't. It was. We got Mark to do something that
it was worth a shot.
It's not like I took a bite and was like, "Oh fuck, this is gross."
Yeah. Well, I've been on the hot seat for a while now.
What does that mean?
Well, with film school.
Film school.
So Mark did this week. This next week,
you've been on the hot seat for a while. I was on the hot seat 20 minutes ago,
Mark,
a few episodes ago.
Mark's got a full blowout. His seat's so hot.
So the next episode,
GTL.
it will feature Caleb in the comfort zone segment.
Did I agree to this?
Yes.
Caleb, do you know what you're going to do?
I think I might.
Well, we're going to tell you. Mark, do you want to tell him what he's going to do? And I'll tell him what the details of it is.
Yeah, you're going to play guitar on the next episode of the podcast.
So Caleb is a drummer, if you guys didn't know that. He plays in 74 different bands.
Yep.
So you can... Caleb, do you have a list of the bands that you play in?
Not going to do that.
Okay. Is it at calebgowett.com?
No.
Yeah, that's where his resume is at.
All right. I don't know where it is.
There actually was yeah.
But Caleb doesn't know how to play guitar. He knows like a little bit. I've seen him like we had a guitar in the office for like a minute. Like some band, one of our bands.
I've got a video still on my phone, I think, of Caleb when we were still downstairs. He kicked open the door when I can't remember what Nail song it is. Doesn't matter. One of the best Nail songs. He just kicks open the door and he's just fucking playing this guitar unplugged, stomping through the office.
I think Birds in a Row left the guitar here.
Yeah.
After their last U.S. tour. They're going to want that back, by the way. They're coming back.
We shipped it somewhere.
Okay. And Caleb was just playing that, like, randomly throughout in the office for, like, years. Like, it was just, like, he just
No one else was?
He didn't really... we could tell he knew, like, how a guitar worked, but he couldn't really play a song.
I know what a power chord is, but I don't know...
Yeah.
Like, I can't do it.
So, all right, we're not going to have you, like, play, like, a hardcore song, or, like, because, like, nothing, like, that's, like, just, like, power chords only.
Good. Nothing I'll actually be able to play, maybe?
No, we're going to have you play an acoustic song, okay?
Smooth by Santana.
Yes, no.
Probably hard.
Oh.
Santana's a good guitarist.
I have to give you my acoustic guitar to...
okay. I have an electric guitar.
Okay, you can learn on that. Yeah, whatever you want to play.
Oh, wait. So a guitar, it's like 6 strings.
Oh, fuck. I
typically a rock instrument. Like,
I thought you meant
do you know
bass.
rock music? Rock.
Like The Rock, Dwayne?
The Rock Dwayne, yes. Continue.
The Rock, Dwayne.
So I'm not going to have you play the whole song, because I don't want you to... But
Verse, chorus.
Yes, I want you to play the intro, the verse, and the chorus.
Intro.
Yes,
You're asking
an intro.
a lot.
There is an intro.
I'm not singing.
Yeah, and you have to sing. No.
That'll be embarrassing.
This is a song that
sing.
This is a song that everyone knows, and it's a great song too.
Okay.
You're gonna play.
I won't know it.
"Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd.
Okay.
The intro is a little challenging, I would say.
Great. So it's just gonna be guitar here, like ping, twing, ping,
no.
king.
The intro is a little challenging, but the verse and the chorus are pretty easy, I would say. Right. But I think the most challenging part will be the intro for you. But I think I want to do something a little bit more than just like a couple chords.
I'm already sweating.
Rich said this is one of the first songs he learned on guitar.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you learned Hootie and the Blowfish.
That was one of the first ones too.
Which one?
I don't remember which one. All right.
Oh my! hand.
You got to hold my
Honestly, shout out to Hootie. Some legitimate hits.
I think I was like 12 or 13 when I got my first guitar.
Yep.
And I got my guitar and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna fucking shred. Like I got my first guitar lesson. Like I think
you got the bowl cut, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna learn, Metallica, my first, I'm just gonna play that my first guitar lesson. And like, I walk into the place and the guy's like, okay, today we're gonna be learning a Hootie and the Blowfish song. I'm like, you fucking kidding me? Like, this sucks. But yeah.
You're like, you fucking dork. Wait, when you first said "Wish You Were Here," I thought it was "Wish You Were." I wish you were here. What is that?
I don't know.
I can't
that
think of
Incubus song?
Incubus. Thank you. I couldn't think of Incubus.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say "Wish You Were Here" by Incubus.
This is a great song. This is a really great song.
Yeah, Pink Floyd. Nothing against Pink Floyd.
Yeah,
we'll save that for our dedicated Incubus episode.
Yeah.
We're doing.
So, Caleb, do you think you'll be able to learn this song? Just the
I have
intro,
2 weeks.
Verse, and chorus.
Yeah, I'm going to play it once.
Yeah, you have one shot to do it.
One opportunity.
Yep.
Don't miss your chance. Should I eat spaghetti before or no?
Yeah, definitely train. So do you think you can do it in 2 weeks? Learn this song.
We'll see, won't we?
It's a minute. It's like a minute and a half or something like that.
I don't know. I'll try.
All right. There's guitar tabs out there.
Just put it on while you're watching Bar Rescue.
Yeah, exactly. You better practice. I'm going to tell you right now, there's no way Caleb's going to be able to do it.
Oh,
shit.
Oh, if you're going to put it that way, I'm going to fucking blow you away. Bring your acoustic in tomorrow because I want to practice on the one that I have to play it on.
Are you going to play it on the acoustic guitar, or should we plug you in? You can play it direct.
Oh,
we can play direct.
Yeah, because I like my guitar.
Okay, yeah, play it into that then.
Okay.
We'll just plug you direct in.
Yeah, I suck at acoustic guitars because the frets there's a different action.
Okay,
we'll
just
do
direct line into the system so people have a nice, crisp, clear sound.
All right, as long as I don't have to solo. Fuck it, I'll get a loop pedal for this, and I'm gonna play the verse. I'm gonna play the intro, verse, chorus, and then I'm gonna loop the chorus, and I'm gonna fucking.
You don't have to play the
it.
lead part over the intro, just the
Oh, just the rhythm. The rhythm's probably harder, honestly.
Well, we'll see, right?
We'll see.
Great.
All right, next episode, Caleb plays "Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd live on the podcast. What are we into, guys?
I don't know what I'm into.
Well, now I can tell you something. I have multiple things that I'm into.
Right, you get
I
one.
love so many things. I'm going to do 2 things right now.
Okay.
One being a podcast, which just did something really cool. There's a podcast called Hello Internet, which anyone
I've heard about this.
Anyone will enjoy. It's not like an internet thing, but it's 2 techie guys, but it's just a general cool podcast.
Yep.
There's no real subject matter to this show, but it's featuring one of my favorite people, and I think I've told you guys about him, CGP Grey.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he has
you're the reason I probably have heard.
He has a YouTube channel. It's really good. But they just released an episode of their podcast on vinyl.
No.
Yep.
7-inch?
No, an LP. They did.
How long is their podcast? You like short podcasts?
They're it's like an hour long.
Oh.
Or it's probably a little bit shorter because it's on an LP. But
was it a good one?
It's not. It's only for vinyl. You can only get it on vinyl. And I think it's like a special thing.
How many they pressed, do you know?
250.
That's honestly
for $40 a piece.
That's honestly a great idea.
Yeah.
Are they sold out, do you know?
I don't know. I looked at it yesterday because the new episode just came out. But
do you think
you could only get the episode on the vinyl?
Some of the really good Mark Maron interviews before
that would actually be cool.
When he interviewed Lorne Michaels, I would have bought that shit on vinyl because I was so excited to hear it. Holy fuck!
Yeah, so I thought that was really cool.
That's really cool.
And
congratulations to them.
Yeah, you should listen to it. I'll put a link in the show notes. But also,
did you buy one?
No.
Do you think they're...
I might. I don't know.
You said it's a general podcast, but is their audience record buying people? Maybe I don't know. Whatever.
They're not even. They don't they don't even. They don't listen to records.
Yeah.
They literally.
Cool.
One of the guys on the show is I can't even listen to this. I don't have a record player. He's like, maybe I'll go home one day and see. My dad might have one or something.
The idea of putting a record on a record player, dropping the needle, and hearing my voice go
Yeah. Yeah. So, that is that's the thing. And I've also been playing a video game, which I'm going to mention that I really like, The Binding of Isaac. It's really fucked up, but it's an awesome game.
Is this an S&M game?
No. It's the story's fucking weird as shit, but it's for like you can play it on anything.
Is this the little? Sorry,
it's like a Wii U, PS4, Steam. Like you can play it on anything. I think it's on Xbox. I'm not really sure.
Is this like he shoots his tears? That Isaac?
Yes.
Okay, I've played this. It's good.
It's
really good.
Okay, the story's really fucked up. It's like this little. It's not a person. It's like a little monster guy or something. Mm-hmm. And his mother tries to kill him, and he gets locked in a basement. And you're basically in the basement trying to get out of it.
Yeah.
And he shoots his enemies with tears.
Yeah. It's like spiders and like poop,
have you gotten
actual
out?
turds.
So, okay.
It's really hard.
So it's a randomly generated RPG. The levels change every time you start the game.
Are you shitting me?
Yes.
That's how things can do that?
Yes.
And it's really hard.
So everyone plays the game and you can't just figure out...
I've not gotten past the 3rd level.
I got to the 4th level and was like, yes!
And I've played it for about 5 or 6 hours now. And the items are different every time, too. There's an app on my phone that I downloaded that is like a directory for all the items. There's so many different items in the game.
Did you ever get, what was it? Like, the power-up is like called Daddy or something, and like a daddy long leg would just come down and crush all your enemies randomly.
Dude, it's so fucked up, the game. Like some of the items,
it seems really like disturbing.
It's really it is. It's really cartoony though.
They tried to get the game on iOS and it got rejected. Because it's just too mature, the content.
Jesus Christ.
It's not it's like not literal, you know what I mean? But it's still like it's weird, but
yeah, it's unsettling. It's not like
it gives you this weird like I don't, but the game's awesome. Like the game is fantastic.
Yeah, that's weird. I feel like that system of a game and all the other things could exist without a kid being locked in a basement.
I had no idea what the game was about. I just heard it was a good game, I was like, and it was on sale, so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna buy this.
What was it called again?
The Binding of Isaac.
Jesus Christ.
Rich, have you ever seen the indie game movie documentary?
Yes, the one about Fez and stuff like that.
Yeah, the guy making Isaac is in it.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it's part of it.
I haven't seen it for a long time.
Yeah, it just popped up on Netflix. So rewatch it.
Oh yeah,
it goes through all of it. He seems like a strange dude. So
yeah, I forgot about that. I don't remember. I remember the Fez game, and I remember
Fez,
Super Meat Boy.
Super Meat Boy and Isaac, I believe, as well.
I
don't think Isaac's as big of a part of it, and I could just be completely wrong.
Game's awesome, so definitely. Cool. Definitely play it. But it's weird subject matter, so it's odd. So I don't really know. You gotta kind of, I don't know. It's weird, but it's a good game. Mark, Caleb, you got anything for us?
I'm really into that. Just announced that next year the Death Talk box set, 6 LP.
Yeah. 50 episodes of Death Talk on vinyl for the first time.
Or it's just all the film school segments in a row.
I'm really into Acadia, Maine. I just went to Acadia, Maine with my girlfriend.
Oh, I thought that was like a band or something.
No,
I was like, what the hell's that? Acadia?
Acadia.
Is that the actual name of the town, too?
Well, it's a national park. The town is like Bar Harbor and like a few other towns.
Bahaba.
We had a great time. Hiked, camped, ate some food. It was awesome.
National park.
That's what I'm into. Yeah,
100 years.
100 years.
Woo.
Here's to 100 more.
Isn't it fucked up? National parks only been around for 100 years.
Yeah, that seems so not
weird.
long.
Yeah. I don't remember if we talked about this last episode, but Stranger Things is sick.
I don't think we.
I never did talk about Stranger Things.
I don't think it's the shit. It's
I didn't watch it. I watched it like in a week, like all the episodes, or a couple weeks. But
did you like it?
Oh, fantastic!
Isn't it a little like kind of horror vibe for you?
Yeah, it was a little creepy.
Hell yeah!
You don't like horror movies?
Hates them.
Fuck no! Oh no! I'm giving you guys ideas.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I didn't think of that either, and I knew that.
Caleb gives me shit all the time. I hate scary movies.
He really doesn't like
I saw a Sausage Party the other night. Saw the new preview for the new Blair Witch Project movie.
Shitting his
just
pants.
The preview. I'm losing it.
Caleb, there's like a lot of movies that would just...
I know. Like actually...
But that, I don't want to make the segment...
And I don't want to just scare him. I don't want it to be miserable. Like the falafel, like I actually thought he would like falafel.
Anyways, regardless.
I don't think we're going to give you a horror movie. That's just kind of mean.
Stranger Things is awesome. The
Sausage
soundtrack
Party
is
was
sick.
awesome.
And fuck exclusives because it's only on Apple Music, the soundtrack right now.
Oh, really?
So fuck that. I really want to listen to it.
It's getting a vinyl pressing, 2 volumes.
But
Mondo? No.
the CD's in 2 volumes too, right? That comes out in September.
Yeah.
Lakeshore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, anyways, and I'm excited for that. The dudes who made the music in that band Survive on Relapse, and that comes out in September. I want to listen to them because I haven't. Anyways, Stranger Things is sick. What else is awesome? Oh, I'm into the new Chris Staples record.
Oh,
That's
that is really good.
It's called Golden Age.
I think you put a song on the playlist, right?
Yeah, it was maybe
The
a few days ago.
Deathwish Staff Picks playlist, exclusively on Spotify.
Exclusively on Spotify. Yep.
Where's our advance?
Yeah, Spotify. We're just throwing money at you right now.
So
We have a good amount of followers, but
I talked about Chris Staples' previous record like a month ago called American Soft, but he came out with a record called Golden Age, and it's really good. And there's also, I'm going to keep going, there's a Carly Rae Jepsen new EP that came out. Fuck you, it's great.
That's fine. I don't care. No, I don't care about Carly Rae Jepsen.
B-sides.
I care that you put a Rebecca Black song on the playlist.
And I care that you took it off.
I deleted it. I said
wow.
no.
Because it's not a staff pick, is it?
Dude.
It's a dictator pick.
That's honestly fucked up. I found out I was on Spotify, couldn't stop laughing, and I was like, I need to share this with the world. And you took that away from me.
That would have been a funny last song. It's like Rick-rolling everyone.
Everyone's listening. It's like, oh, pretty serious songs all the time. Cool. And you just hear 7 a.m. waking up. You know, that'd be sick.
Oh, man.
So Carly Rae Jepsen put out a B-sides record from all the B-sides from Emotion, and it's sick. So listen to it.
There you go. So if you like the show, subscribe on YouTube. If you're listening there, make sure to email us, deathtalk@deathwishinc.com. If you're listening on iTunes, give us a rating.
How's it going over there? I didn't know anyone listened to podcasts on iTunes.
5 stars as usual.
Oh, okay, good.
I think that's where the majority of people listen to podcasts.
Are you kidding?
No.
Oh, I have.
Well, the podcast app on your iPhone is included in that.
Jeez, that even seems
That's
so
the majority
dumb.
of people.
Just get Overcast.
There we go, Mark. Mark's even a tech nerd now. Look at that.
Check me out, baby.
So yeah, leave us a rating there.
Rich is reading comics. Mark's looking into tech. I'm playing
full
guitar.
Circle. And that's it. Thanks
Gizmodo.
Thanks for listening, and see you on the next episode.
That's it?